Okay, so here's a important tip for growing your own niche-based Facebook group. If you're someone that recognizes the power of having a niche-based Facebook group and what it can mean for you to leverage sales, leverage reach, leverage fulfilling your mission, your vision, this is a mistake I see being commonly made when I check out Facebook groups. And if you do this and do what I show you, you'll notice immediately your group's engagement goes way up. So the number one mistake I see people making when they're especially launching their niche-based Facebook group, even the first 3 to 6 months, is they're making their group about them. Well, that's exactly what social media is. So why would people want to engage with a group that's all about one person? So part of the secret sauce of blowing up your own niche-based Facebook group is you make your group about others. That's what I did in ENTV. The first year, I barely spoke a word. I sold some stuff, but I interviewed in the first year 350 people. And on my interviews, which I have a thing that shows me what percentage of time I'm talking, I kept my talking on average down to 20%. I ran events, roundtables and micro summits in my niche-based Facebook group where I spoke very little. My mom taught me this growing up. She made a lot of elements about life about other people, and then she got her needs met as the way she served others. So I see a lot of people online and they're doing a whole lot of talking in their niche-based Facebook group the first 3 to 6 months. It is so crucial that you're not the one doing the training. You're not the one doing the talking. And I know this goes against everything that we think we should do, because most people, when I talk to them and they're like, well, I've tried to grow my own niche-based Facebook group, but it's like, growing like 5 or 10 people a week, 15 at most on average a week. And I show me your group. And so I go into the group, they show me, and every video is them talking. Every post is their selfie. Everything is their quote. I'm like, this is a huge mistake. This is the opposite of what you should be doing. Not that you can't be on camera, but number one, the highest engaged content is video. Video content, typically, whether it's live or recorded, is the highest content. Now it depends on how you do it. It's engaged with, and then it goes to pictures, and then it goes to written content. And again, there can be nuances in there, but doing lots of videos and showcasing your group members in your group on camera, you can be there with them, of course, obviously, but if you're the one that's doing the talking, your group is not growing, period. Unless you're like uber successful and you have the clout, you have the clout and the influence that people want to come and watch what you have to say. I didn't start doing these types of videos till about a year in, after I'd earned it, after I'd made my community about others, and still to this day, I'm doing on average 6 to 7 interviews a week, 1 a day on average. And in the interviews, I'm listening. I ask questions and I keep my talking down to 20%. So a 1-to-4 ratio, so that the person who's coming into the group, who's on the interview, or the person that's watching the content is like, wow, this group is not about this dude or this girl. This group is about other people. That is how you make your group successful. That's one of the secrets. People that want to run their mouth and teach and train, they're not going to grow their group. It's going to be a long shot if they ever blow their group up, because they're feeding an ego thing, or they've been trained poorly. If you want to do it right, you make your stuff about other people. And I'm sure a lot of you understand that. You go, oh, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, so for growing your niche-based Facebook group, this is like a tip of the day. Make your group about everybody else, and in the end, you'll get your needs met. I've experienced this in the last 18 and a half months, soon 19 months of ENTV. Make your group about everybody else. Help them get what they want, and you'll get what you want in the end.